Time for a new race. I haven't posted anything lately, and this is Interlagos, the daily race for this week. And this is one of my favorite tracks. I've had good success here. So I've done a couple of races earlier, last couple of days, didn't go really well. I had unfortunate incidents that pushed down my driver rating. So I tried to be really conservative in this race. I start as in 6th. So as we come up to the Senna S here, I try to brake really early. I've had some problems with oversteer, and you're gonna see that. It's weird because it doesn't happen when I actually do the kind of the practice or the qualifying drives. So these cars fighting a little bit up front. Again, I'm trying to keep good distance here, get a little oversteer here as well, keeping the distance, and I have I think it's I don't know if it's a Jag behind me here, but here you're gonna see something weird. So I managed to hit the Jag because there was this Porsche coming in, and so I get bumped again. And I get bumped again. So the guy in front of me has a penalty. So we're gonna see this from another angle. So it's actually the Porsche there to the left, and he comes in again and tags me again. And I get tagged from the back. The guy to the left drives wide, and I end up gaining 2 positions, and the guy in front of me has a penalty of 2 seconds. So now I just want to stay close to him. So behind me, you see in the rear view mirror there's a Porsche that's really frisco, and this is this Bruno guy from Brazil, and he was in a previous race. He's very opportunistic, and I wouldn't say he's a good driver, but he's very opportunistic and dives in corners and things like that. So now I'm just trying to stay close to the Jag in front of me. And I put me a little bit to the left. And you see, here's this oversteer again, and I don't know if I'm doing something, but I try to drive exactly the same as I do in the practice runs, and I don't get this happening. Normally, sector 1 is my strongest sector in this on this race. So here's the guy serving the penalty, and I go up in 3rd. So now I know this Bruno guy is gonna come and get me. So now I'm just trying to push as much as I can, but still being a little conservative, because I'm still rattled by this oversteer I get in going into the Senna S. Going a little bit wide there, losing time. In previous races I've been using the cones, the markers for braking points and so on, but I've skipped that now, tried to and drive without it. I think I'm a little bit faster actually. You obviously have to concentrate and not just zone out and miss your braking point, but I think you can be a little bit more aggressive when you don't have those, because you can establish your own braking points. And so here we come into the Senna S again, starting my 3rd lap out of the 5. And here I didn't have that much problem, but Bruno guy behind me, he was coming fast and furious, but here I'm putting some distance to him. In my previous race I did just before this, I had as a clean race, so my in this race I really hope I get the same, although I was bounced around there, but I don't think that's going to be held against me as I'm sitting in this race at this point. And here I see the Porsche looming. It's just 0.3 behind me. And I know he's gonna try and dive in somewhere. So keeping an eye on him, going a little bit on the inside here. And he's back there on me. I'm really trying to mark that I'm gonna go on the inside. And he is doing a really good job here, I feel. Unfortunately I bump him there, but doing a really good job to pass me in that turn there. I don't know what it is with the handling model or something during the race here. It feels a little bit like I'm skating sometimes, and I don't feel that when I'm driving the practice. I don't know if anyone else have felt a big difference on that, because then when I go back directly after the race, I go in and do the couple of practice rounds, and I don't have that oversteer at all. So Bruno is now 1.3 in front of me. My main objective here is to have a clean race. So I'm pretty okay with the position. We started in 6th, so we're coming in on the last lap here. But you know, anything can happen in front of you, so. So like here, I don't know what happened there, but I did a pretty good save and didn't lose that much. So you see, I'm 1.1. I was 1.3 before, now I'm 1.1. So with that debacle there, I didn't really lose anything, and I thought that I would wipe out there. So it was a good save. So last lap here, trying to push. Bruno is 1 second ahead of me. And I'm driving the Aston Martin, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. But yeah, that's gonna be my my car for the manufacturer series. So I want to use that as much as possible, although I don't think Interlagos, maybe Interlagos is actually on the schedule for the next series, so it's good to get the practice in. But as you see here, I can't reach Bruno in his Porsche, and I'm ending up on 4th, and it ends up I actually get a clean race out of this, which is really good. So yeah, thanks for watching and Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2020, unless I do some more recording for this year. Thanks for watching.